A group of crazy high schoolers wanted to break a record for the most people going down a water slide at once. They jumped in like gnocchi sliding into sauce, one after another. They even thought the lifeguard was in the way and pushed her in too. But they had no idea danger was coming. Since there was no water slide mat, more than 10 people got stuck in the middle. The support beams started making creaking sounds. The slide was way overloaded.
That was so fun. I told you to say it.
911, what's your emergency?
The royal flush sprung a leak!
When firefighters arrived, several kids were still hanging at the broken opening, and 3 had already fallen to the ground and died. They quickly raised the ladder to rescue the kids. With encouragement, they finally stepped carefully onto the ladder. Most were rescued safely, but there was still one with a back injury who couldn't move. Then the support structure shook again.
Taylor, swing me to her!
It won't work! The ladder's too overloaded!
Right, give me anything you can reach!
Seeing the danger, one firefighter climbed up with his bare hands. He jumped to the support beam, grabbed the girl's hand, and pulled her up. Hopefully, they won't try something this reckless ever again.
Well, Cat, boy certainly has a flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, or he's got a death wish.
Either way, it runs in the family.
This was supposed to be a lively country music festival, but suddenly the wind began to roar. People at the scene didn't know that a disaster was coming quietly with the music.
Everybody back! Get back! Back!
Oh my God. Call 911! Someone call 911!
A huge tornado was sweeping straight toward the stage. The fire department rushed out. The scene was already a mess. Strong wind and heavy rain hit from all directions. Support had not arrived yet. The tornado was only 2 miles away. The lead singer managed to escape, but others were trapped under the stage truss. No one knew how many people were still stuck. Unless they cleared the collapsed stage, rescue couldn't begin. They could only use hand winches and pulley systems. When backup teams arrived, the tornado would be less than 10 minutes away. City alarms sounded. Everyone had to hide inside buildings. But a little girl's father suddenly collapsed and fell unconscious. After a quick check, it was obvious he had a rapid heart rate. When they cut open his shirt, they found his neck veins were extremely swollen. This meant blood couldn't go back to the heart. His lungs were trying hard to reinflate. They had to release the pressure immediately. Every second counted. The tornado was getting visibly larger. As the trapped air was released, the swollen veins slowly went down.
Daddy!
He's back in sinus.
Sophia, what happened?
Sir, there's been an accident. You're gonna be okay, but we need to get you inside right now.
Guys, we need help! Give me a board!
Heat scan showed 8 more people trapped under the ruins. The pulley was ready, but the heavy weight burned out the motor. Without a large crane, they couldn't lift the steel beams. The trapped people screamed in pain. Only 5 minutes left before the tornado arrived. The command center suggested evacuating immediately. But what about the injured still trapped? The only choice now was to lift the metal frame by manpower. Once the order was given, all team members gathered at once. Now time was life.
1, 2, lift!
Even though the team used all their strength, the heavy frame didn't move at all. The lead singer saw this and immediately called everyone who was hiding to come out and help. The rain was cold, but people's hearts were warm. Men, women, everyone rushed out to join the rescue. In danger, only unity could save lives.
3, 2, 1, lift!
Miraculously, the steel frame finally lifted just enough to make a gap.
That's it! That's it! Get him out of there! Pull him out! Pull him out! Pull him out! Keep holding it! Keep holding it! Up!
Then the command center warned that the tornado was almost overhead. The captain told all civilians to go to the shelter immediately. The team stayed to continue checking for survivors. Finally, they found one more injured person stuck on top of the stage. There wasn't much time left.
Help!
The firefighters climbed up the ladder, just in time to see a wall of black wind rushing straight toward them.
We gotta go now! on scene. You need to send everyone you can, and you need to send them right now.
How far out's that tornado? Around 2 miles. Moving at 10 miles per hour north, which means it's coming right at us.
All arriving companies, be advised.
Y'all have less than 10 minutes before that twister hits.
Go, go, go! Get him inside.
Come on, tag him in. Help! Help!
You hear that?
Help! Help!
There,
Please, somebody help me!
right there.
Help!
Blue. You afraid of heights? No, sir. Good boy. Let's go.
Help!
Oh, God!
Yes, we gotta go! We gotta go now! Help me! Help!
Watch out!
Help! Help!
How's that for a first call, huh?
A man got thrown by a tornado all the way to the top of a water tower. His body was even pierced through by a metal rail. And things got worse. A violent thunderstorm was moving in fast. The firefighters arrived, but their ladder truck wasn't tall enough. The captain looked around and spotted a crane at a nearby construction site. He broke into the cab and decided to use this giant machine to save the man. The firefighters were lifted up in the basket. They had to cut the steel bar and free the guy before the storm hit. But just when they were about to succeed, a lightning bolt ripped through the sky, struck the water tower dead on. The whole tower shook hard and could collapse any second. The firefighters shielded the man with their bodies and cut the last steel bar. Right as the tower started to fall apart, the basket pulled them away and brought them safely back down. But the real disaster came in the most unexpected way. A lightning bolt shot up from the ground, hit the captain. He dropped instantly, losing breathing and pulse.
Dispatch, Captain Ord is down!
113, please repeat.
Oh, please! He's hurt! He's not bad!
What happened?
He was struck by lightning! He's not breathing!
The team completely lost it. They rushed him onto the ambulance, doing CPR nonstop, racing through the destroyed city. The dispatcher cleared a life-saving route for them. But then the doctor gave the worst news. The lightning went straight through the captain's body, completely pierced his heart. The astronaut suddenly looked terrified, cold sweat all over her face. She started shouting to warn her partner outside the spacecraft. He turned his head in confusion and saw a swarm of satellite debris flying straight toward him. He quickly grabbed the safety tether, trying to get back to the airlock. But in zero gravity, he couldn't move fast at all. In her desperate screams, the debris slammed into the space station. The astronaut outside was sent spinning around by the tether. Even worse, the debris was smashing the hull like a rain of bullets. And during the impact, the tether got stuck. Inside, the other astronaut was thrown to the floor, but luckily she didn't pass out. She saw the astronaut still trapped at the hatch. She carefully avoided floating tools and debris, getting closer bit by bit, only to realize the tether had completely tangled around him. Before she could help, she suddenly waved her hands, shouting for him to move. He turned and looked. His eyes went wide. In the darkness of space, more debris was streaking toward them. He was completely hopeless now.